I'd like to address something that's been on my mind for a while. We've been in lockdown, quarantine, whatever you may call it, for nearly 3 months now. And in the beginning, that must have come as a shock to pretty much everyone. Shock to the system, really, because we were forced to behave in ways that we're not used to. Staying at home most of the time can be taxing. Not seeing your friends is difficult. Being stuck at home with a small group of people, maybe a partner, maybe a family, can be tricky, especially if you don't have any way to balance that out with going out or being outside in general. So all of these things will have led to a prolonged period of adjustment. And now, 3 months in, I would assume that most of us have adjusted in some way to the new normal. Speaking for myself, I didn't really experience all that many changes. For one thing, I work from home. I only occasionally go to visit my clients at their homes, but apart from that, I'm pretty much at home all the time. So staying at home didn't affect me that much. What did affect me was not being able to see my friends. I'm a fairly tactile person, so when I meet people, I easily put a hand on their arms, or I hug them, or I sit close to them, lean into them, just to maintain physical contact. And that has been an absolute killer for me. I'm ready to crawl up the walls because I haven't touched a human soul in 3 months. So it's a really tricky one for me. On the other hand, I now am finally in a position that I don't have to justify myself for every single time I refuse to go out with my friends. I admit I don't like groups. I feel uncomfortable in large groups, even small groups of people. I work best in a one-on-one or one-on-two, three situation, and that is pretty much the limit of my possibilities. When I find myself in larger groups, I gravitate to the edge, I sit in the corner, I listen. But it's overwhelming to me. So now I'm in the silent majority of people who will not meet up with others. And honestly, it feels very comfortable here because finally I don't have to explain myself every single time. There is part of me that actually enjoys being in this particular situation. And yet there's another part of me that longs for human contact. And I would think that most of you will have similar experiences, that elements of the lockdown play to your advantage and other elements don't. If you feel like sharing any of this, by all means, write in the comments. I'd be interested to hear what you think. That's all from me today. Be well and stay well, and come back for more.